husband passed away years ago. She gets this random DM on Facebook, and turns out he had a child prior to being with her, and she's caught feelings for this child. She's caught feelings for her deceased husband's son.
Yeah.
All right, Davi, you have all the details.
Yes, he's not a child anymore.
No,
Thankfully.
he's not.
That would be a totally different set of advice that we gave her.
Oh, we wouldn't be talking about that story.
Nope.
We'd be
hope
sending
not.
it to the cops.
Calling the police immediately. Yes, so she lost her husband 6 years ago. She's been grieving for a long time. She found out through an ancestry DNA test that it was pinging, and through her husband, he had a son. He had a biological son from.
No, she didn't. It was the
He
son that did a DNA test and
the
found
son
out
did
his
the DNA test.
Yeah, his
and
dad
reached out to him. So she got a ping for this ancestry DNA. Her former husband that passed away 6 years ago was reaching out because he's looking for his biological dad. She was like, "Oh my gosh, what is this?" And then she, was grieving about her husband. Was like, "I'll meet up with him. Sure, why not? Kind of looks like him. Kind of acts like him. Kind of sounds like him. Why not have this blast from the past? I miss my husband." Then they started talking and FaceTiming like a little bit more, and she started crushing on him. So then she wrote us and was like, "Is this weird? Can I go out with my dead husband's son?" And they were agreeing to meet up. And that's like all I remember. I'm trying to catch up with you guys the same, because I think I was reading the wrong teas as well at the beginning of this. So I was like, "Oh, we're talking about the dead guy."
Yeah.
So she was like, nothing physical happened. We met each other face to face. Like,
No,
I'm traveling to him.
Yeah.
Nothing physical will happen. I'm traveling to him. She cleared all that stuff with it. She's like, "Yes, I have a therapist." Like, she was like very clear with us. I don't have any problems, and I'm nervous but excited. So they hadn't met up yet, but she's heading to see him, and that's where we left it off.
Correct. So the update is, I thought you guys should know there's been a major development when it comes to meeting my deceased husband's son this weekend. We were going to keep this top secret. Just he and I knew about the visit, as we thought that was best for now. Well,
He and I and us.
he accidentally slipped up in front of his mom,
Oh,
and now she wants to meet me too.
okay. All right, wait a minute. What is happening here?
Excuse me. Hold on. He felt so bad. He told me he was having dinner with his mom. She was asking about his weekend plans, and before he knew it, the cat was out of the bag. He was super apologetic, and it really was a slip of the tongue. So, I'm meeting my deceased husband's son this weekend, whom I have a crush on, and his mother, who had an affair with my deceased husband during his first marriage.
Oh.
Okay, because that's how I was trying to put that together.
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't even his ex-wife. It was the mistress of his first marriage. Oh, this got
Yes.
icky.
Yeah, and it was the son who did the DNA test who found out his dad wasn't his biological dad. So he asked his mom to help him do some digging, and that's when they found our listener, who was the current wife of the man. But when they reached out to her, she was like, "Yes, that's him, but he's no longer with us." So the mom wanted her to talk to the son to give him details about his dad. And through those conversations, they kind of built this chemistry.
Okay. This
Yes.
is hella convoluted.
It's like Jerry Springer.
So she goes on to say in her update, as she says, major development. After dinner, he, his mother, and I are going our separate ways. Then he and I will meet up afterwards, just the two of us. I'm going to reiterate again, nothing physical will happen. This is to gauge if there is as much chemistry in person as there is in our text messages and FaceTimes. I'm nervous and excited. There's another layer of nervousness now having to meet his mother. Wish me luck.
Yeah, you just skipped all of the phases. Like they went to a huge milestone on this is their first date technically. Like, if we want to call it that, that's kind of icky. First date, and he's introducing her to his mom.
Yes. But obviously, the mom has no idea that this is a date. She just thinks, oh, they're meeting up. Because I think she told us she's going to give him like a watch of her husband's, and she's going to give him a watch of her husband's and some pictures and stuff. So I'm sure she's like, oh, well, she's just meeting him to give him these things and to tell him more about his father, when in actuality, they're both trying to gauge if there's something there.
I don't understand why she would want to meet her. And if you're in that situation as his mom, like, why would you want to meet her?
Yeah, the new wife. Like the one he went on to marry. He never married you. You remained the mistress with the love child. He went on to marry someone else. Why would you want to marry
Why would
that
you want to meet
person?
her?
Well, I mean, for me, he didn't cheat. He didn't cheat on her with her. It was the first wife. So that you don't have that, there's not that. So maybe she's just like, there's no harm, no foul. She moved on after the first wife and started living her life. So she doesn't know this woman from Adam.
Okay, so if we take all the crap out of it, all the bleh, it's
Yeah.
just, and you're just looking at it like this is a couple going on a first date, is it a red flag for the guy to bring his mom?
Yes, but you can't
Yes.
take all the stuff out of it.
I gotta take all this stuff out.
That's
I'm just
a lot
like,
of
at
stuff.
a base level, it's icky, right? It's a red flag for a guy to bring his mom on a first date.
But he can't tell his mom, no, you can't come on this date because I think I caught feelings for the woman who, married my dad.
First of all, the amount of red flags in this entire situation
There's
is
a lot.
out of hand.
There's a lot.
I can't even wrap my brain around this.
But she said to wish her luck. So good luck.
Good luck.
You better, and I repeat, you better hit us back when you get back this weekend. That's all I have to say.
The Bert Show.